Hi everyone, we're at Project Voice and I'm with Jose Cotto of True Reply. What is True Reply?
True Reply is if you can imagine WordPress, SurveyMonkey, and Salesforce having this weird illegitimate voice child, that is True Reply. We help people create voice engagements via telephone or Amazon Alexa in like 2 minutes flat.
Now Jose did a great pitch right now because actually he was at our Skill Setter event last night where we were learning how to pitch in under a minute. You did that in like 20 seconds, which is awesome. What did you like about our event last night?
Just the overall experience was super unique. Like it was, first of all, it was a surprise because I didn't expect to have to talk to like anyone. I think maybe I went through 15, 20 people, so I did like 15 or 20 1-minute pitches, which was awesome. I've never experienced anything like that before, so that was...
We're really pushing the limits at a tech conference on how many people you have to talk to, right?
Yeah, it definitely.
Do you find that tech people tend to be more introverted, or is that false?
Definitely. Tech, like when if your background in core is in tech, you tend to be more introverted, which actually I was pleasantly surprised on last night's experience because a lot of people could really like get that. You know, it was 1 minute to pitch your idea, and a lot of them did an excellent job. So I'm absolutely pleasantly surprised.
So, what has been your favorite thing at Project Voice so far?
Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this because there's so much good stuff here. I'm gonna have to say the skill setters.
Oh, really?
Like the whole experience in general.
Okay.
Really, just from like the environment was awesome. You guys put a great kind of presentation together for it, and it was just overall it's been my favorite.
Well, thank you.
It really like lit a fire for today.
Okay, cool. Well, tell me what is one thing that you've learned at Project Voice that you did not know about until this week?
That's going to be hard to answer.
You didn't know me.
That's true.
Well, we kind of knew each other.
Kind of.
On social, maybe. You didn't know me live.
Yeah.
So besides that, anything else that you've learned here so far?
I think one of the things that surprised me most coming to Project Voice is there's a disproportionate representation around healthcare in voice.
Okay.
Which, we do a lot in healthcare with voice engagements and stuff like that. But to see it, like I think like 80% of like more the customer, what I would consider the customer attendees at Project Voice have been around healthcare, which is super surprising.
And what do you do in healthcare? Because I have a lot of friends that are in healthcare. They would really like to know, like, what do you do?
Well, for example, primarily in healthcare, what our platform focuses on is like PROs and patient-reported outcomes, and really bridging like the knowledge gap between when patients are either because of socioeconomic factors or because of symptoms for it, right? When they can't do things like complete an online form because their hands hurt too much, or they can't get themselves to the clinic to do a follow-up. We really leverage voice to kind of be that solution because except in the most rare of symptoms burden, like where you can't speak, voice is really like the optimal choice to like get to keep that patient engagement happening. So we've done quite a few national studies. We were actually one of the first open-ended national studies to ever be run in healthcare, which we're very proud of that.
Very cool.
So that's kind of what we've done.
And where do these patients voice answers to questions?
Primarily on the healthcare side, we've been leveraging telephony.
Okay.
So it's really kind of that, we know what phone is, so we're kind of comfortable with it from like an organizational standpoint, which is why, again, I'm so surprised that there's so much healthcare representation here with respect to Amazon Alexa, which is a great sign for the next year to come. Because, Amazon Alexa is still that, this is kind of interesting, but I'm not quite sure how it fits with like HIPAA compliance and PHI and all this kind of stuff. But I know telephone. I get telephone. So that's kind of...
So do you think we'll get there with Alexa?
Oh, absolutely.
Will we get over the whole HIPAA hump?
I have no doubt. Just from a patient experience standpoint, there's not an individual I have spoken to that has experienced interacting with Alexa from the patient side that has not been like, wow, I want this kind of thing. Right? So I think it's more of a road of compliance, regulation, and comfort from an organizational standpoint. We presented to the FDA, we had great feedback. They loved kind of this perspective and this angle that our platform is taking. So I think it's inevitable. It's just a question of timing.
Well, I think it's amazing what your company is doing. Thanks for being a leader in voice, and especially healthcare. And we'll see you guys soon.
Awesome. Bye.